Hi, welcome to Daily Spin. I'm Steve, the owner of InlineSkates.com, and joining us today is Mike Powell. Hi, Mike.
How's it going, Steve?
Mike is the head guru for skates at K2. Flew in from Seattle last night, and we're going to talk about the VO2 90 Pro.
Yes.
Okay, so this skate's got a lot of bells and whistles. This is for a pretty serious skater, right?
That is exactly correct.
All right, so I'm going to hand you the skate. Let's kind of go through some things on it. Let's start with the top. Talk about the boot and the closure systems and stuff on it for us, please.
Okay, well with this skate, you've got your power strap here, which is going to lock that heel into that heel pocket, which is perfect. You've got your ratcheting buckle here, which engages the cuff, and below that, you've got a K2 speed lace system, which will get you in and out of the skate in a flash. Pretty much it's a handle here. You put your foot in the skate, you pull on this handle, it dials in the tension throughout the skate, gives you an even fit, and this locking mechanism here makes sure that the skate doesn't loosen up.
Now, in terms of the boot, you've got the K2 Softboot technology, which you guys are famous for, but you've got really good ventilation in this boot because this kind of skater's feet are going to sweat a lot, right?
Yeah, exactly correct. So what we did was we built this Vortech Ventilation System, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera here, but we have two vents up here in the front of the skate. We've got exhaust vents coming out through the back of the skate. What that does, it pulls air through a series of channels that run through the skate, and when you're sweating and your skate's getting a little bit heavier from all the sweat that you're creating, we pretty much wanted to get all that air out of there, get all that moisture out of there, and lighten up the skate and make you feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, in addition, they can't see it on the camera, but this is almost like a screen right here. There's nothing behind it, so that allows more air to get through along with the rest of the boot, kind of having some breathability as well, right?
Exactly. Ventilation was a huge, huge thing for us with this skate.
So besides fit and comfort by keeping your feet cool, this is a really high performance frame, wheel, and bearing. Can you talk about that?
Very high performance. So it's a long frame. So this frame is meant for going fast and being stable at speed. So you're going to find that when you combine a long, stable frame with a 90mm wheel and the ILQ9 bearing, you're going to get the best of speed and stability when you mix these.
So high-end bearing, a real large wheel, and a super strong aluminum frame.
Exactly.
And what does all that do for the consumer when you put it all together?
When you're out on the trail and you're going as fast as you possibly can, it's going to be stable at speed. You're going to feel just totally comfortable at speed, which is really what this skate's all about. The person that's going to skate this skate, they're a serious skater. They've gone through our fitness line. They've realized that skating is for them, and they want to be on the best that they can be on. They want to graduate to the 90mm wheel, stepping up and being able to get those bigger speeds and roll over cracks. So it is for the serious skate athlete. Given anybody who wants to get a skate and wants the best, could easily go ahead and buy this, but this is, the serious skater is going to really appreciate the
Probably wouldn't be the first skate for someone, but maybe the second or third.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so describe the perfect customer. What kind of a person is the person who's going to buy this skate? What other sports might they do, or what kinds of things are they looking their skates to do for them?
I look at it as the fitness nut. The fitness nut who doesn't want the impact on their knees. They could have been the runner back in the day who was logging a lot of miles, and they realized, hey, I can do something that's a little bit more fun and a little bit more comfortable to my body, and that's who we find on this skate. It's the serious athlete who wants to go out there, is going to spend a couple hours in their skates, and they want their skates to become an extension of their feet.
What about that customer who's cross-training to stay in shape for like skiing or hockey, stuff like that?
Yeah, this would definitely do that. I mean, I think all inline skating across the board is a great cross-training exercise. But yeah, for this kind of skate, especially the skier that likes to go fast, they're going to really enjoy this type of skate.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Mike.
Hey, you're welcome.
And thanks for joining us on this edition of the Daily Spin.